We're camped up that way. Got our bear bag, food bags hanging right there, so I come down to get it. It's a little misty, a little socked in. Alrighty. Here was my setup for last night. A little saggy on the tarp, but kind of put it in porch mode first time. But it worked, slept real good. Got straps and everything. Back on the ground, we'll be packing up, a little rainy. Got some water to filter. Had breakfast right here. We had a nice fire out there yesterday. So we got a little packing up to do. Be able to get on the trail. It's 8:12, so we're gonna see y'all later. And a little rocky. All right, fellas, folks, guys and gals, we are moving again. Left camp a few minutes ago, heading to Waya Bald Shelter, take a break, and then from there over to, I think, Cold Spring Shelter. Camp for the night. It's real foggy, calling for some rain, but if it stays like this, a little slight mist, it won't be bad. I don't have any rain gear on at the moment. If it gets to where it starts coming down, I do have an umbrella. It's pretty easy to get to. Ensign Tanner. They all look like it's cold. Feels pretty good to me. So we're gonna keep strolling in these woods. Make our way for night number 2. We'll see you in a bit. Peace. All right, still on the AT, heading towards Waya Shelter. We got some just natural ferns out here. Pretty. Had one guy pass us, said he's got a couple people behind him. Pretty cool dude. Said this was their last day or last night out, maybe. So it's kind of overcast. It's not raining, which is good. A little foggy in spots, but actually a nice day to be out here hiking. Alrighty, moving along. Look at this big old tree, man. About 3/10 from Waya Bald. We're gonna stop at the Waya Shelter, which should be about another half mile from there, I do believe, roughly. I think it was 2:08 from where we stayed last night. So, mileage on Good Hook, Strava, and my Apple Watch are matching up pretty good so far. I don't know what happened yesterday. Could have been going down to that Siler Bald Shelter, getting water back and forth twice. Yeah, don't know, but it was not jiving. So, and I may have forgot to cut it off when we got to camp a little bit too, so that could play a part in it. Got a yellow blaze, I believe. Bartram Trail and Appalachian Trail run together through this part. So we just steadily making our way. We'll see you at the top. Waya Bald. Yeah, here's the tower. Yeah, check this out. John Bernard Byrne, Forest Supervisor, Nantahala National Forest, 1931 to 33. Man, be a place to get out of some rain if you had to. go up top. Cool steps. Man, this probably took a little effort to build. Yeah, not gonna be much of a view because we're socked into fog, but gotta reclaim lands. And here's our view. Milky, gonna be that way. What makes a town? Cool. And the making of a bald. Cool. Well, I did make it to this guy. Battery on GoPro's getting a little low. Got 2 more batteries in the pocket, trying to keep them warm next to me. So we're gonna check you later from here. Peace. All right, leaving Waya Ball Tower, heading towards Waya Shelter. Got about a mile. Probably stop, drink some fluids, eat a little snack, fill up on water for the long haul. Because I think from there it's like 4.6 to where we're going to stay. So right now it is 10:30, so we're making pretty good time. We should get to camp a lot sooner today than we did yesterday. Yesterday we was right there at it at the end, so we will see how it goes. AT and Bartram Trail run together here for a little bit, and then Bartram split off. Had never hiked any of the Bartram Trail other than this portion here, but may not be a bad thing to do. Alright, we is back in business. Had to swap batteries. So we're gonna make our way over to Waya Shelter. Alright, so we're a 1/4 mile from the shelter. Split. Bartram Trail goes that way. Appalachian Trail goes that way. So there's water that way. That is the way we're gonna go. Just came from Waya Bald. Got Kenzie and Tanner moseying down the hill. Righty, heading to Waya Shelter. Maybe 1/10 of a mile. And get us a little bit of fluids. Look like a privy right down there in the shelter right there. So we should be coming back around this way from right here. Get down to it. Fog is ready. At the Waya Shelter. There's a nice little tent site. Flat tent site right there. Cool. Got a grill. Huh. And nobody's in here. Pretty clean shelter though. Looks pretty clean. Set my bag right here and got privy out there. Guy, you know there's mice here because I got these things hanging up. So I think we go out, we'll go that way. So alrighty. We left Waya Shelter. Starting to mist and rain a little bit. Got my umbrella out. Giving this thing a try. See how it does. I think they're calling for rain according to the Garmin forecast. 3 to 5, roughly about 30%. Hopefully nothing too bad. I think we should get to camp around 3 o'clock. It's a little bit afternoon. Got about 4.8 to go. So we're just gonna keep on moseying on and see how it goes. A little chilly when we stopped at Waya Shelter. Ate me some ramen rescue from Packet Gourmet. Get a little something hot in me for lunch since it's a little cooler today. So that hit the spot. Got a little trail mix to snack on periodically, keep energy up. Yesterday was a tough day. It was seemed a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I think we're all glad to get to camp yesterday. Got Jared up ahead cruising, so Kenzie and Tanner are back behind me, and we'll check y'all in a bit. Peace. All right, we are out here heading towards Cold Spring Shelter, just past southbound hiker. Said he started in June. This is our view, ain't much to it, but we're going this way. We got a little bit of downhill for a while and then uphill to the shelter. It is raining, so got my umbrella. See how it does first time using it. So usually I wear a packer, which is a rain jacket pack cover combo. I do have it with me, but I was wanting to try this out and just see how well my setup is with my dry bag and all. So we'll see. Peace. All right, a little bit of a roto tunnel heading towards Cold Spring on the downhill. Get to the bottom, we'll start climbing up towards the shelter. Probably a little under 2 miles to the shelter. Should get there at a decent time today. Got the umbrella on. It's raining. Not a lot, but a little bit. So this thing, we'll see how well it's done when I get to the shelter. So got some campsites at the shelter, so I should be able to find some trees, set my hammock up, and if it's raining we'll just hang out in the shelter a little bit until it stops. So peace. Climbing up to Cold Spring Shelter. We probably got less than 2/10 of a mile. It's been raining for a bit. Knew it was gonna rain. Been using my umbrella. We'll see how well it done once you get to shelter and see what I think. Got a little roto tunnel. White blaze on the tree. What it looks like behind us. Kenzie and Tanner are back a little ways. Me and Jared are just trudging to camp. So we'll see you up there. Peace. All right, made it to Cold Spring Shelter. You can see we got camping. It's up that way about 1/10 of a mile. Got pipe spring right here at the shelter, so that's awesome. We'll probably spend the night up at the tent sites. Probably come down there and hang out, or may hang out here a bit since it's raining. Waiting on Kenzie and Tanner to get here. This is what shelter looks like. Got Jared fueling up on some H2O. It's a small shelter. Got my pack right there. It's been raining for what, last couple hours, Jared? At least. So we're hoping the rain will break, let us go up and set up camp. Maybe come back down here and eat or something. We'll see. Alrighty. Got my tarp set up. I need to tighten this thing up a little bit. It is raining pretty good. It's a little saggy. So I'm gonna try to do some tightening on it. Maybe put another guy line out. This is what I got set up. Got the pack hanging here. Got my suspension, a tarp. So I may try to tighten this thing up a little bit. But I'm gonna get changed, go back down to the shelter, and probably eat some dinner down there. So peace.